What do you think patience is?
I think, for me, patience is the ability to stay calm in difficult situations or spend a lot of time and effort to accomplish a task with great care and attention.
Do you think patience is important?
Over the years, I've learned that patience is a common personality trait among many self-made billionaires like Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, a giant e-commerce company in China. So it's definitely vital to a person's success in general. Being impatient during hardships is just gonna cloud your mind, preventing you from seeing things clearly. Eventually you could end up making wrong decisions.
Would you say you are a patient person?
It's a case-by-case situation, but generally speaking I'm an extremely patient person. I don't see the point of getting all riled up for the things that are out of my control, because anger can distract me from objective and logical thoughts in stressful situations. However, I would get mad/irritated if someone stood me up or didn't show up on time.
Have you ever lost your patience?
Yeah, I have. A couple of days ago, I ordered a pair of knee-high boots from an online store on Facebook. Initially they promised to deliver my parcel in the morning, but eventually the shipper didn't get to my place until 7 p.m. that day. The worst thing was, besides the late delivery, they even sent me the wrong pair of shoes. When I called the shop assistant to make some complaints, neither did she apologize nor show any respect to me. I was so furious that I wrote quite a long review about the terrible service and of course, rated that retailer 1 star on their Facebook page.
What do you become impatient about?
Waiting on someone is the #1 reason that would trigger my impatience. Also, I could get frustrated when people around me take too much time to do something. For example, my youngest sister usually spends hours doing makeup every day before going to school, which I think is completely a waste of time.
Have you bought anything advertised?
Honestly speaking, I've made several online purchases on Facebook. The thing is, as I scroll up and down my news feeds, some adverts just pop up in front of me. At one point, I couldn't resist the temptation and ended up buying a ton of stuff from online retailers.
Have you bought anything advertised by celebrities?
Oh, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, probably yes. For example, I used to buy lipstick simply because I watched a positive review by a prominent female singer. I guess ads that feature a respected celebrity appear to be more credible to consumers.
Are there many advertisements in your country?
Yes, there is a growing number of advertisements in Vietnam like anywhere else in the world. To be frank, I feel extremely interrupted by the multitude of advertising messages and emails on a daily basis.
Why do you think there are so many advertisements now?
From my perspective, the ubiquitous presence of advertisements and commercials has to do with the rising popularity of social media. There are millions of frequent users of social media platforms like Facebook or Twitter. And I think every company would have to produce advertisements to promote their products and reach that incredible number of potential customers.
What are the various places where we see advertisements?
I feel like everywhere we see and travel, we are bombarded by a constant stream of ads, either in printed or digital form. They could appear on newspaper and magazines that we read every day. Also, there are billboards and posters hung outside buildings and on the buses, as well as large vehicles running around the city. And most importantly, TV and mobile phones are another dominant advertising platform.
Do you spend a lot of time with teenagers?
My younger sisters are in their teen years. We get along well with each other. Besides, I am also on good terms with their friends, so I get to socialize with teenagers on a daily basis.
What is the best part of being a teenager?
From my perspective, teenage years are a beautiful period of our lives. And one of the bright perks of being a teenager is the exploration opportunities. We could try it all before finding one that depicts our true selves. There is more room for mistakes and taking risks during adolescence than adulthood.
What is fashion among teenagers?
Teenagers seem to be more fashionable than adults, since teenage is an age when you try out different things to create an identity for yourself in the society. They consider clothes as a strong medium to reflect their attitude and emotion. I think kids also tend to follow the latest fashion trends sported by celebrities that they saw on TV and social media.
Do you think friends are important in your life?
I think for me, friends play a vital role in my life. My friends would always accompany me through ups and downs. I think happiness will be amplified and sorrow will be more bearable if I have close friends by my side. Moreover, my friends would offer me valuable advice whenever I feel lost.
What are the qualities you value in your best friend?
When I embark on friendship with someone, I want to make sure they are honest and positive people. I don't want to surround myself with habitual whiners who constantly bring others down with their complaints. Another essential trait that I expect from a good friend is honesty. There's no use being friend with a person who always lies and is dishonest on my face. Actually, all of my close friends at this moment are cheerful and genuine to me.
Do you use dictionary?
I use dictionary on a daily basis. I think it is an essential tool for every language learner to enhance their proficiency.
Which kinds of dictionaries do you prefer to use?
My go-to dictionaries that I love are asdic.com and oxforddictionaries.com. They are bilingual dictionaries written by the most prominent linguistics, providing a wealth of entries with accuracy. Sometimes when I can't get the hang of a word's meaning, I would go for an English-Vietnamese dictionary because it's easier for me to grasp the meaning in my mother tongue.
Do you think the dictionary is useful?
From my perspective, dictionaries are of paramount importance in the language acquisition process. With the dictionary, either paper or online forms, you can look up the meaning of unfamiliar words. Moreover, there are an array of sample sentences in different contexts so that the users can apply what they've learned properly.
What do you write every day?
I have to take notes, jotting down ideas during meeting every day at work. I guess that could count as writing. Otherwise I don't compose novels or short passages or anything like a professional writer.
Do you think it's difficult to choose what gift to give to people?
Of course, it's very difficult to choose gifts for people. Everyone is different, so I need to consider the interest of the receiver and find out which present is the most suitable. Besides, some people are harder to buy a present for them because I don't know that person very well or they are simply too picky.
Do you think it's difficult to choose what gift to give to people?
Since everyone has a different taste, I have experienced the gift-giving crisis at times. It's complicated because in order to pick the best gift for someone, you'll have to get inside another person's brain, find out what they truly want on a specific occasion. Simultaneously, the present must communicate how much we care about that person. Gift choosing can be a challenge for that reason.
In Vietnam, is it necessary to bring a gift when you visit someone?
I assume in every culture, bringing a gift such as a bottle of wine or a flower bouquet is considered a nice gesture. It's an expression of your appreciation for being invited and that you want to repay the favor.
In Vietnam, is it necessary to bring a gift when you visit someone?
Although a hostess gift is not considered obligatory in Vienna, if it's the first time you visit someone's home, then it's a very nice gesture to prepare a small gift. Wine, flowers, specialty food items can all make good hostess gift. It's a lovely way to thank the host for their hospitality and is always appreciated.
What are some of the gift-giving customs in Vietnam?
There aren't so many hard and fast rules to gift giving in Vienna, but there are still a few to keep in mind. I remember my mom told me not to give someone a clock or a watch as it symbolizes the running out of time or death. Shoes, mirrors, umbrellas and sharp objects are also associated with bad luck, so you should avoid giving them to people.
What are some of the gift-giving customs in Vietnam?
When it comes to general/cultural etiquette, gift-giving customs in Vietnam could be surprisingly complicated. And some of them may cause foreigners to raise their eyebrows due to the large cultural gap between the East and the West. For example, be careful not to give someone a clock or a watch as it represents the running out of time or death and may give offense to the intended recipient. Shoes, mirrors, umbrellas and sharp objects are considered taboos, so avoid those kinds of things as well.